There is no need for an international terminal. Concourse E was designed to suit the needs of the airport through 2015 in terms of supporting international business. 94% of our business is domestic and only roughly 6% is international. And we overbuilt when we built Concourse E. It's huge.
Why are we building an international terminal?
Because Delta Airlines doesn't want us to build the domestic gates, and we've got money to spend, so they're willing to let us spend it on this international terminal because it doesn't threaten their business. The international terminal is far, far too expensive for its intended purpose and should be canceled. These are the plans that were written to properly develop the airport.
For the past several years, this airport official says he's tried to blow the whistle on billions in wasted construction.
The international terminal is far, far too expensive for its intended purpose and should be canceled.
Today, Yates' attorney says the city's responded by firing his client for talking.
It was only when he went public on Channel 2 and when he went to the city council did the city council decide to do an audit. Steve was fired as a result of that.
Yates' allegations are relatively simple. He wrote this letter to Mayor Shirley Franklin in 2004, warning that the international terminal at $1.4 billion and growing was a huge waste of money and wasn't even needed, a position this expert agrees with.
The need at Hartsfield right now is for a much larger number of domestic gates, and at the same time, the prices that I've seen that are proposed to be paid for the new international concourse are several times what are typically paid for that level of construction.
In 2004, Mayor Franklin's project manager responded to Yates' very specific concerns, writing, "This is very good. Who else did you send it to? And I have forwarded it to the law department. They intend to investigate." In fact, in June of 2004, Atlanta's city attorney, Linda DeSantis, declined to comment on Yates' concerns, telling the newspaper, "We've just begun an investigation." But nearly 2 years later, there's no evidence at all the city did anything but bury Yates' concerns. I filed an open records request last Wednesday asking for the status of that investigation. Are you aware of what the status of that investigation is?
No, I am not aware of it, but if you asked last Wednesday, you're due to get an answer today.
Despite the mayor's assurances, the city never gave us the records we were promised. Today, the city attorney says there are no records because Steve Yates' concerns did not involve illegality. This Atlanta City Council Transportation Committee member thinks the council ought to consider stopping the project cold.
The council and our committee should review that.
Yates attorney Steve Leibel tells me tonight he plans to file suit in federal court alleging Mr. Yates' First Amendment rights to free speech have been violated. No response so far from the city. Live in the newsroom, Dale Cardwell, Channel 2 Action News.
The need at Hartsfield right now is for a much larger number of domestic gates, and at the same time, the prices that I've seen that are proposed to be paid for the new international concourse are several times what are typically paid for that level of construction.
It helps elect politicians of the city of Atlanta. My intention here is to see that the money is spent properly in a way that benefits the people of the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia, and so far that's exactly the opposite is happening right now.